I am a huge fan of teaching dogs 2 behaviors for safety that I think override every other behavior you could ever teach a dog. 2 behaviors I think everyone should teach, you probably know this already, are hand targeting, which I'm going to show you how to do, and what we call a gotcha. Hand targeting is very simple. It's just where you, yes, present the palm of your hand, and the expectation, yes, is that your dog will simply touch their nose to your palm. That's the entire behavior. Don't overthink it, that's all it is. So it's just palm, yes, nose touch. You start by teaching it exactly the way I'm doing it. You put your hand no more than 6 inches away from the dog. Seems really boring, yes, and tedious. And you just mark the behavior when it happens. Marking a behavior means choosing a word that says to the dog, yes, that was the right thing. It's like taking a sharp focus picture. At first, dogs don't understand what the mark is. But with time, yes, they learn that when they hear that word, it means something good happened. The idea is that if I have a dog who gets off leash, God forbid, and somebody else has to go try and help you and grab your dog, if they go to reach for your dog and your dog hasn't learned this behavior, odds are they're not gonna be able to grab your dog. So gotcha is literally just showing the dog a treat first and grabbing their collar super gently. And I mean like nothing. Showing them a treat first, grabbing their collar super gently. Until you gradually build up to a dog, and I'm gonna do it just a little less gently with her, but Rosie and I don't have a strong relationship yet, so I don't wanna push it, where you start to show the treat, and then you grab a little more roughly. I tend to like front clip harnesses. If you're using collars, obviously you can either use a buckle collar, you can use what's called a martin collar, which I don't have one here right now. You can use a head halter, which nobody here is using. All these things are great. This is the real point. Regardless of what type of collar or harness you're using, I'm going to strongly encourage that everybody in this room go buy one of these tonight on Amazon. If you have your dog on any sort of basic tool, whether it be a buckle collar or a harness or a head halter, I'm going to suggest that you get one of these and you put this on as well as the other tool that's your primary tool, and then you have a backup for your dog in case the primary tool fails. So if I'm walking my dog down the street, this is not choking my dog. It's not doing anything. It can't. It's blocked by this or it's blocked by the harness. But if this slips off, my dog can't get loose. So the method that we use to teach walking nicely on leash is something you should start practicing in your apartment and then your hallway and then your lobby, then the street. The street is last. And you literally just teach the dog first to be at your side and then let's go. And then you stop and you lure the dog to sit again. Listen, we can't get into our dogs' heads, but they're telling us a lot through their body language. And you really should respect that. Some of the most common calming signals are lip licking, eye blinking, shaking off, averting their gaze, stretching. The more people who help each other, like for example, let's say that these two were good buddies and you guys liked each other and you guys said, here, you handle Nelson, you handle Rosie, and because you're there with each other and you guys are learning the same things, you're able to apply what you've learned to somebody else's dog.